So it looks like tie-dye is making a comeback. I've seen lots of people wearing it, and I've also seen a lot of people making their own tie-dye clothing. So since I really like DIY and stuff, I thought it'd be really fun if I tried doing my own tie-dye. So I got this, I probably said tie-dye 15 times already, but I got this tie-dye kit here which contains 12 different colors, and I also have some white clothing here. I've got these white shorts, I have this white long sleeve shirt, I've got 2 white t-shirts, and this white hoodie. I'm really hoping that this one turns out well because I think it'd be so cool to wear like this tie-dye hoodie. But yeah, I'm hoping all of it turns out well. It'll be really cute to wear. The first thing I have to do is dampen all the clothing because it says that you can do it dry, but it turns out a lot better if they're damp beforehand. So I'm gonna quickly go do that. All right, so I'm back. The clothes are slightly damp now, and I also got my tie-dye station set up. I have the dye bottles, I have some gloves, some rubber bands, some paper toweling, and some Glad wrap, and I also have something to protect the bench, and I'm also wearing some old clothes because this can get a little bit messy. So the dye bottles, once you fill them up with water, they only last for 45 minutes, so we have to work a little bit quickly. I thought, so I'd give myself a little bit more time. The first thing I do is put the rubber bands on all the clothing and like work out the pattern and everything I want to do. So maybe I'll do a t-shirt first. Where's the t-shirt? Okay. So the first thing is a classic one, the little spiral thing. So what you have to do is pinch it and then you like swirl it to make like a little snail thing. And then you get a rubber band. Go like that. Okay, that's good enough. Again, tie-dye is supposed to be like a little bit like, I don't know how to explain, it's like a little bit like all over the place, so it doesn't really matter if it's not perfect anyway. Okay, maybe I'll do the hoodie next. I had an idea for what I want to do for this. I think I might do sort of like an accordion style thing. Just like scrunch it up like this. And then I get another rubber band and just put it on like that. Okay, it's a little bit messy this one, but hopefully it will turn out all right. There we go. I don't know what other things I should do. Maybe for this one, I saw this other technique and you like scrunch it up like this. So maybe I can do that and see what that one does as well. There we go. And then get some more rubber bands. There we go. And now for the shorts. I'm thinking I'm just gonna do like the other one, just like an accordion style thing. Like that. I really hope that the shorts turn out well. I think it'd be so cute to wear like tie-dye shorts, even though I probably can't even wear shorts at the moment since we're going into winter in Australia. All right, I'll just do that. I don't know how that one's gonna turn out. And then lastly for the t-shirt, I think I might do the spiral one again. I really want to see how that one will look. I think the spiral one's probably like my favorite technique I've seen. It looks really cool, the outcome all the time, so. There we go. So that's all the like patterns and everything done. Now, for the fun part, I'm gonna fill up all of the dye bottles with water, and then we're gonna get started dyeing. I'm really excited. Okay, so I think I'm ready to get started now. I've filled all the bottles up with water, and let's get started. The first thing I'm gonna do is put some gloves on. It actually, the kit actually comes with gloves, so that was quite handy. So, I think I've decided to do the t-shirt first, and I think I'm gonna go for a rainbow first. I think that'll be cool. I'm gonna shake it first. I read that apparently you're supposed to be really careful with the colors that you use. You don't want to use like really ugly colors because it might mix to, well, you want to be careful with the colors you use because it can mix together to create an ugly color. That's what I meant. Anyway, I'll stop talking. Let's do it. Oh my god. Oh wow. It's absorbing a lot, like faster than I thought it would. Oh, that looks cool. Okay, so I'm gonna go on a rainbow for this one. Oh, I said that already. All right. Ooh, that looks cool. Make sure they're blending together as well. All right, yellow. I'm gonna make sure to shake them beforehand because I don't want them to peel. Anyway, oh. Oh wow, these colors are really like bright. I really like this. Oh, that looks cool. Okay, what's next? I'm gonna use this light green. I've got 2 different shades of green, so I think I might use this one. Oh wow, that's a pretty green. And they're also apparently supposed to light up once you like leave them and rinse them out and everything like that. So maybe use a little bit more green. Oh my gosh, this is so messy. I did not expect this. Okay. Ooh. I'm hoping I'm putting enough dye in there. I'd hate if it just like only did like the outside and the inside was just all white. So I'm gonna be very careful with that. And then lastly, purple. Ooh, this is so much fun. Okay, now what I have to do is flip it over and do the exact same thing on the other side. All right, so that's the first t-shirt completed. That was so much fun to do. Oh no, I got purple all over there. Okay, anyway. So now what I have to do is cover it in Glad wrap. How am I gonna do this? Okay. It comes with a few pairs of gloves, so you don't like mix the colors and everything like that, so that's good. But now what I'm gonna do is just put some Glad wrap on it. Let me think about this. Trying my hardest to not get tie-dye all over my hands. There we go. I think that's the first one completed. That was so much fun to do. All right, hopefully that one turns out well. I'll just leave that to the side. I have some paper towel in here so I can clean up my station. Oh my gosh, it's stained the thing. Okay, I have a feeling this is gonna get quite messy. All right, now onto the next one. I think I'll try the shorts next. See how this one turns out. I ended up changing the arrangement of like the rubber bands and everything like that. I wasn't sure if it was going to turn out the way I was expecting it, the way I had it originally. So I ended up changing that. I'm thinking for this one, I'm just going to do like one color. I'm thinking maybe like a black. I think that would look cute. I don't want to do like rainbow because I never really wear rainbow shorts anyway. So, how are we going to do this? Now we'll just do like 2 corners. We'll see how that turns out. I'm thinking I actually don't want to go in like soak it too much, so that way it kind of has that effect like the little spots of white everywhere. I might just do like a little bit on the other corners as well. There we go. I feel like a professional going around like this. Okay, now I'm going to turn that over. We'll do the other side. All right, so that's the second one completed. That looks pretty cool. I have faith in this one. I feel like this one will turn out pretty cool. I'll get Glad wrap on it again. Okay, and that is the next one. All done. Now I'll put that to the side. Clean up my station. All right, so, maybe we'll go in for the hoodie next. I think this one's going to turn out pretty cool. Or I have an image in my mind of how it's going to turn out. I'm hoping it will do the same thing as I'm thinking. Okay, so now for this one, I'm thinking I want to do like a little, like a sunset sort of thing. So I'm going to be using pink, yellow. Ooh, Already got a spot on there, but at least I'll know where I'm putting the pink. Some pink, yellow, orange, and maybe some red as well. I think that would look really cute, so let's do that. Oh, I already said I'm gonna use pink here because I already got pink there. For this one as well, I don't really want it to, I want to have like those little white patches in it, so I'm not gonna go put too much color in it, like absorb it too much. So I think I finished all the yellow and like the orange, so that probably wasn't really smart to use anyway. So I'm gonna have to, it's a really big area, so I'm gonna have to use a lot of Glad wrap for this one. Okay, another one completed. That one was a little bit of a disaster. I had to use so much dye, so it got everywhere, but let me just quickly clean all this up. Okay, so I think I have a bit of a move on. I spent a lot of time on the jumper. So this here is the shirt. I think I might use this like violet color, blue, and like a darker blue. And I'll see how that one goes, because it might be a cute color combination. Oh my goodness, I just forgot the gloves. Oh no! Okay, got my gloves on now, and now I'm ready to start. Okay, so I'm gonna do the other side now. I'm hoping that there'll be like enough like white spots and stuff like that. I've really soaked it a lot on this side, so hopefully it'll be okay. I mean, it doesn't really matter. It's a cute kind of color combination anyway, so I might try not to use as much on this side. I think my favorite one so far is probably the hoodie. That one looks really cute, so I really hope that one turns out well because I'd love wearing that one. Okay, this one's done. Put some Glad wrap on it. That was a very messy one. The blue got everywhere. And it's another one completed. We have the final one now, this t-shirt. I nearly forgot to clean my station. Okay, so I'm thinking for this one, I'm gonna be a little bit more chill. I'm not gonna go too crazy with the colors like I have for the other ones. So I'm thinking maybe I haven't really done much green, so maybe I could do like green and, should I do, maybe just do greens, I'll just do greens, we'll try that. Okay, so this is the green top completed. I'm surprised I actually went for green. I don't really wear green a lot, but you know, be interesting to try. Be Kermit for a day or something like that. And that makes the last shirt. Okay, that was actually really fun to do. It was very messy, don't get me wrong. I can never use this one again, it's so stained. But I'm gonna let those sit. I mean, the packet says you only need to let it sit for like 6 to 8 hours, but I want the colors to be nice and vibrant. So I'm gonna let them sit overnight and then we'll see how they turn out tomorrow. I really hope they turn out well. Okay, so I've left these overnight. Hopefully all the dye has absorbed into the fabric. I'm really excited to see how they all turned out. The first thing that we have to do is rinse them under some water just to like get all the dye out of it, and then we've got to wash it, dry it and iron it. So it's gonna be a bit of a long process, but I'm actually really excited for this part because I want to see how it turned out, and I think it'll be really satisfying to watch all the colors come out of it. But I'm gonna start off with this rainbow one because I'm really excited to see how this one turned out. So what I'm gonna do is thoroughly rinse it under some running water until the water is like clear. There's like no more ink coming out of it. All right, let's do this. I should take the rubber bands off this. This is really exciting. I hope they look good. I'd love to wear these. All right. Oh, wow. That looks so cool. have a feeling this is going to take a while. So I'll finish rinsing all these out and then I'll come back and show you guys what the final product looks like. Hopefully they turn out well. Okay, so I've finally finished washing, drying and ironing all the clothing. I'm really excited to see how they all turned out. I'm gonna go try it on now and we'll see how successful my tie-dyeing skills were. So this is one of the first tops that I did and I am so happy with how this one turned out. I have a feeling it's probably going to be my favourite one that I've done. I'm really happy with the whole rainbow look. I tied it up in the bottom because I think it looks cuter like that, but I'm so happy with how this turned out. I wish maybe a little bit more careful because there's like a few little like purple spots around there that kind of obviously like leaked. But besides that, I am so happy with how this turned out. I think it looks really cute. I love the little spiral design. It gets a very big thumbs up from me. Okay, so this is the next top and I was honestly not really expecting to like this one, but it's actually not too bad. Like, I really like how the colours turned out. I like how both sleeves are purple as well. It honestly looks a little bit like my Grace's World and Room logo. The only thing I'm not mad on is like the length of it, so I was thinking I could just really quickly like just crop it like this. I think it looks a little bit better like that, but otherwise I'm so happy with how this turned out. I'll definitely be wearing this one. Okay, so this is the cropped hoodie and I really like how the colours turned out. I really like the whole like colour concept. I love this little like sunset kind of look. But I'm not really a huge fan of how like the tie-dye turned out. You know, there's just like a little bit of splotches everywhere. I wish it was maybe a little bit more even, if that makes sense. Like, it's really nice, but probably not my favourite one that I've done. I probably could have been a little bit more careful with this. And I also, where is it? Oh, I also got green on it. It must have been from the rainbow one or something, but I was really disappointed about that. Okay, so this is the green t-shirt and I am so surprised with how nice this one turned out. I don't really wear green a lot. I was a little bit unsure on like why I decided to do a green t-shirt, but I'm really happy I did. Maybe this encouraged me to start wearing green more. I think the colours look really nice. Again, unfortunately, I got a little bit of purple on there, so maybe that just shows. Probably wasn't being the most careful when I was cleaning up my bench. Something maybe to keep in mind if I ever just wanted to do this again, but besides that, I'm really happy with how this one turned out and I definitely wear this. Okay, so this is a top that I actually did off camera. I felt bad about having all this pink and blue dye left over, so I quickly did this one and I'm really happy that I did because I really like the colour combination, the whole pink and blue kind of blending into like a purple, but I kind of wish I chose a better top to do this on. I'm not really a huge fan of this low neckline, but besides that, I really like this top and I'm actually really happy with how this turned out. And finally, we have the shorts. They're not too bad. I probably could have done a little bit more ink on the backside, but besides that, they're not too bad. The colour kind of turned into like a greenish sort of like dark blue colour. They're not the worst, but like, they're not my favourite. Like, I'm not sure if I'm really happy with the whole, like the layout of the colour. Like, it's just like kind of big splotch there. There's not a lot there, but besides that, they're actually not too bad. I probably would wear them, but yeah, definitely not my favourite one. Well, that was so much fun to do. I definitely like to try to do tie-dyeing again. This is probably my favourite piece of clothing. I really like the whole little rainbow swirl and I definitely like to wear this. My next favourite was probably this green top. I don't really wear green a lot, but I really like how this turned out and I'd probably try and wear it a little bit. But I also really like how this one turned out too. I like all the purple and blue, but once I crop it, I reckon it'll look a lot better. So if you guys want to do this at home, remember that it's going to be quite messy, so make sure you're prepared. And if you're doing more than one piece of clothing, make sure that you're cleaning up your space so you don't end up with little splotches like me. But otherwise, have fun with it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Check out my Instagram at Grace's World Official and tell me what your favourite piece of clothing that I did was. I'll see you next time on Grace's Room. Bye for now.